morning, everyone. I imagine most of you are asleep.
Sleeping.
But here
we are awake. The Sea of Galilee is approximately about 7:45 in the morning here. It's a gorgeous morning here out here on the Sea of Galilee. It's beautiful. We're at the hotel here at Leonardo Plaza. Absolutely gorgeous out here this morning. The breeze feels great. The sun's nice and bright. We also learned that the Sea of Galilee is not a sea at all. It's actually a freshwater lake. Amazing.
Freshwater lake.
Freshwater lake. But a lot of history out here at the Sea of Galilee. This is where Jesus found his first disciples out here. We're on the Tiberias side. Found his first ones on the Capernaum side. I think that's right.
You see that?
But it is amazing. Amazing out here. Learned so much. It's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna flip it back so you guys can see.
Just breathtaking view out here. They say the width of this lake, or the Sea of Galilee, it says it's about 6 miles at the narrowest point, but like 35 miles or something at the widest.
Amanda's asking, how's the food?
Well, the food here, we just had breakfast, and I'll tell you what, breakfast is not like the breakfast back at what we're used to back in the States. There's no bacon, there's no pancakes, there's no waffles, fruit sometimes, it's just kind of a variety of different types of fruits, or limited I should say, but they've got a lot of cheeses for breakfast.
A lot of cheeses, a lot of bread.
A lot of breads. Actually, they had some pasta out there this morning for breakfast. A lot of fish. A lot of fish out there for breakfast. Different types of fish. Obviously, this is town, so there's a lot of different fish options. But I think that's the culture here to have fish for breakfast. We had some raviolis. It was weird. My breakfast consisted of scrambled eggs, raviolis, bread, some cottage cheese. Just a different breakfast altogether. Like their breakfast foods are more like what we would consider like lunch foods.
Yeah, we're gonna get baptized today.
We're going down to the Jordan River, getting baptized. It's gonna be awesome. I don't know if we'll have an opportunity to do some FaceTime Live, but we'll try to get some. We'll obviously get some pictures and some video of it, but I don't know if we'll get a Facebook Live on it. But it's going to be an amazing day. Yesterday we were at Caesarea, a town that King Herod the Great built.
Today we're at Caesarea Philippi.
Today we're at Caesarea Philippi, going to get baptized at Jordan River.
Jordan River.
So
where else?
I checked the itinerary. I think
Yesterday we went to Megiddo.
We went to Megiddo, Mount Carmel yesterday. We saw
Scott. Hi,
we
Sophia.
saw the Mount of Transfiguration yesterday. Mount
Gilboa.
Gilboa? Is that Gilboa or Tabor? I forget. It's a lot of mountains.
Mount Tabor.
Tabor, yeah, Mount Tabor, yeah. It was
and Gilboa.
Yep.
And Mount Precipice.
Precipice was, we have an amazing, I'll see if I can't post it. I don't know if you can post a panoramic picture. Sophia, can you post a panoramic picture on like Instagram and people be able to like expand it and look at it?
He posted a good picture of Nazareth on Instagram
Yeah.
last night. If you guys didn't get to see it, that picture was phenomenal.
Yeah. I think one of the interesting things though, because they have little sectors, like you could tell it's an Arab sector or a Muslim sector or a Jewish sector, like these little areas. But it's interesting that most of these places, like they're on top of each other. Like they have buildings like on top of each other. Like they're all in the mountains. Like they've got all these valleys that like almost nobody lives in. They're like all farmland. But a lot of the homes and houses are all in little villages on top of or on the side of a
it reminds me a lot
really
of
interesting. I was like,
Amanda
there's plenty of room to space
and
spread
Sophia.
out.
It reminds me a lot of Mililani. It actually reminds me a lot of Mililani. In a lot of places, there's just some areas that remind me of Mililani. There's a lot here that reminds me of Hawaii, actually.
Yeah.
Just some of the setups, but But then there's a lot that does not remind me of Hawaii at all.
I can't read any of the signs here. They're all in Hebrew.
They're not all in Hebrew.
Well, all in Hebrew or Arabic.
And English.
Some in English.
There's
stores down here. Oh, hey, Sophia, guess what? The mall that we saw yesterday, 2 malls. One in Nazareth had a H&M.
H&M, and then the next
one. The one here in Galilee
has an H&M.
Tiberias has an H&M.
We're going to H&M.
We might, if we have some shopping time. We tried to go yesterday, but yesterday was Shabbat, so a lot of things were closed, which was interesting. Like, we couldn't even push the elevator buttons on Shabbat.
No, and so it stops at every level,
yeah.
so that you don't have to push buttons because they believe you start a spark, you
started something.
You
like
started something. You
new.
created something new on Shabbat, and you can't. You're not supposed to do that. Also,
Which
they have those rotating doors when you walk in, and you know me, I'm like wanting to hurry up and get in there, and they're like, they're saying Shabbat, Shabbat. I'm like, oh.
So she had to. I told her to take her hand off the door because they didn't want her pushing the door.
I had to take my hand off the door because they don't want you pushing the door. So yeah.
Yeah, we survived the first day though. It's interesting, but.
So now it's not Shabbat anymore, right?
Yep.
So,
a lot of the stores were closed yesterday because of that Shabbat holiday. One of the interesting things though here that also was cool is that they have their holiday on Friday and Saturday, and they start the new week. Well, we start the new week, call it Sunday, but most people don't start the new week until Monday for work. But they start work back on Sunday. That's their first work day of the week is Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we are going to Jordan, so that's going to be interesting. Then tomorrow we stay at...
Not Amman, Jordan. We're going to Jordan River.
Right. And then tomorrow we stay at, where are we going?
On the other side of there is Jordan.
The Dan Jerusalem. It's called the Dan Hotels. So if you get a chance to Google search the Dan Jerusalem, you'll see it's beautiful.
Yeah, but we've had an amazing time here at this hotel. This
is Leonardo. Yeah.
Give me another panoramic. We're gonna sign off here, but we're gonna show you another panoramic. We got to get on our bus, so get you another panoramic shot here of Sea of Galilee. Just kind of where we're at.
Ready? We're going to get to go to the Mount of Beatitudes today.
Yeah, Mount of Beatitudes, yeah.
Junior says, when I was 19, I visited most of Israel. Totally different experience, I'm sure, but it's eye-opening when you put yourself in his slippers.
Sure is.
Right?
It's amazing.
Miss you guys too. Have fun. Love you guys. Love you, Amanda. Love you, Junior. Okay, so I love you, Sophia. Scott, we'll see you guys all later, and we'll check back in and hopefully have a ton of photos for you this evening.
Yep. All right, guys. See you later.
Yes.